Yo, it's your boy Cleve, the Nomad, tuning in, back with another video. A1F fam, shout out to y'all. I'm a part of y'all, y'all a part of me. For the people who don't know what A1F1 stands for, it stands for All One for One, which I am steadily, heavily pursuing. So without further ado, the video I want to speak about today, it was a video that went surfacing around, of a prior Planned Parenthood president, Leana Wen, and just some of the comments that she made. If you tuned into that and you heard it, it should make you very uncomfortable. She was speaking of how there is only a certain timeline and time frame that they have to basically get everybody to get the vaccination. And when she made these statements, she also said that since there's a lot of places going back to normal, opening up, it's leaving them with less of a timeline to get everybody vaccinated. And she also stated that basically, they're going to keep the carrot in front of us. And if you guys understand the whole story of the carrot in front of the rabbit, the whole point of it is that the rabbit or the person, that they're using this as an analogy, or the people, is the whole point that you never get the carrot. So before I drop this video, just want to tell you guys got to start waking up. If you guys are awake, that's great, but you got to start waking up the peers around you, your loved ones, your friends, your associates, your coworkers, people you meet on the street, because you got to realize it's bigger than just a virus. When people start trying to take away your freedoms and limiting your access to travel and housing or food or whatever, that shows you it's deeper than what they are actually saying or portraying it to be. You got to realize these people don't want just everybody to be vaccinated. They want something in your body that is an experimental gene therapy. Now let that digest. If somebody came up to you with a gun or a piece of candy, let's use this better analogy. Somebody came up to you with a piece of candy and said, "Hey, eat this," and you don't know this person, you wouldn't eat that. You would remove yourself from that situation. You would feel highly offended. So how come you're not using the same logic when it comes down to the people that are controlling this matrix? Do you really think that they cared about your well-being? Because if they did, homelessness, hunger, any of that stuff wouldn't be a thing currently. If they wanted to change the world and they actually cared about your health, they would have done that. Now, we are talking about the same people who make the laws, same people who are in cahoots with the people who print the money, all these different things, control the market, control the housing, control the taxes. Everything, every type of aspect in your life is controlled. So we gotta understand that, and we gotta take ourselves out of the matrix and start looking at things from a third person perspective. You gotta question these things. Are you living naturally? All these different things. When people start threatening your freedoms and all these sorts of things, you gotta really open your eyes and see that there's a veil and remove that veil. But without further ado, that's enough of me talking. We're gonna get straight into this video. It's your boy Cleve the Nomad. Shout out to my A1F fan for tuning in and rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Blessings.
Concern is that we're not going to reach herd immunity because of vaccine hesitancy. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to believe who desperately want the vaccine right now. And they're thinking, oh, well, it's just a small percentage of people who are actually anti-vaxxers. And that's true. There is the anti-science, anti-vaxxer contingent. But I think that there are many more people, millions of people who, for whatever reason, have concerns about the vaccine, who just don't know what's in it for them. And we need to make it clear to them that the vaccine is the ticket back to pre-pandemic life. And the window to do that is really narrowing. I mean, you were mentioning, Chris, about how all these states are reopening. They're reopening at 100%. And we have a very narrow window to tie reopening policy to vaccination status. Because otherwise, if everything is reopened, then what's the carrot going to be? How are we going to incentivize people to actually get the vaccine? So that's why I think the CDC and the Biden administration needs to come out a lot bolder and say, if you're vaccinated, you can do all these things. Here are all these these freedoms that you have. Because otherwise, people are going to go out and enjoy these freedoms anyway. And I fear a situation of coming into the fall where we never reach herd immunity. And then we get hit by the next surge of COVID-19 in the fall, something that we could have prevented if we just got people vaccinated now.
Thank you, Dr. Leana Wen. Appreciate it.